All right, guys, welcome to Steadfast Diecast. I am going to start posting on YouTube, and we're going to start with one of my favorite car castings, and that is the Datsun 240Z. My wife picked these up for me for Father's Day, and so I've got a few older castings right here. I do have that number 24 Bazaki. I think that's what that says. Yeah, Bazaki. And I don't have that number 24, that white one. And then there's an older one, that's that 120 for the Datsun 240Z. And then these others over here are custom Datsun 240Zs. Now this one, I really like the wheels, looks really good, number 72. But this is probably the highlight for me, is this Fugo Z. I've got this is the first time this one came out in 2017. I wasn't collecting back then, so I don't have it. But we've got the Datsun 240Z from the factory fresh in orange, and then we've got actually this bundle that she got me off of Macari. The guy had two of the white ones, so we're gonna put these down the track and see how they do. And then we've also got these Night Burner 240Zs, these customs. And there's the Zamac right there, so that one will be good. And yeah, so this is my track, just about, let's see, this track is about 6 feet, maybe 5 feet. And so a good track time on this track when a car is going in naked, meaning the car doesn't have any lube and just straight out of the pack. To be fast on this track, it would be if they were getting in the 18s, low 18s, and if they get into the 17s, then that means they're doing really good on the track. So we're going to go ahead and put these down the track. I'm going to go ahead and unbox them, and then we'll see which one of them is the fastest. And if none of them are fast, well then they'll at least be good in the collection. All right, so I've got the cars unboxed here. As you can see, I've got just the Datsun 240Zs. The customs are over here, and I had 10 cars, but I'm only unboxing 9 because I wanted to keep one in the pack. So I'm gonna leave one there. That was the one that didn't have the bent card, and it was the first release of that custom Datsun, so I'm gonna leave that with the Fugo Z badging on the side. I'll show you this one. So since I got 2 of the white ones, I left 1 in the box. So you can see this one came with that Fugo Z on the back. And so I love that. So anyway, a little bit of a collector, but I really do enjoy racing. So we're gonna go ahead and put them down the track and see which one's the fastest out of these 9. And so I know you're thinking, probably with the 9, what are we gonna do with that? We will eliminate the slowest one, and then we'll go from there. All right, so let's go ahead and put some Night Burners down the track. We'll go ahead and do the red one, and we'll do the blue one, and let's get it. Ooh, not very good. That blue one might automatically be out. We shall see. A 22, 13. There we go. All right, let's put these on the track. All right, let's try that. Ooh, kind of duds a little bit. They are not going to, but you know what, when I lube them up, they always get really good a lot of times, so we'll go from that. All right, so the red one, right now, he'll move on to that next bracket, and we'll put him right here. Blue one, we'll put this off to the side, and let's test the Zamac versus the white one, the Fugo Z. Fugu or Fugu? Fugu something. All right, let's see what they got. Oh, so tough. So my track, the way it's set up, I like it because it's only this standard Play Robotics drop, and so the cars really do have to carry their weight through the drop, through this gate here. And right now, these cars are stiff as boards. I have no idea what's going on, but a lot of times they loosen up as you keep racing them. So, all right, let's give it a shot. White one's in the lead right now. He's probably going to take it. And there you go. That is it. So, safe to say that the Zamak not going to do anything. And we'll put him over here. And the white one, we'll go over there. All right, let's do this teal 72 versus the orange. All right, got a little interrupted there, all good. Here we go. All right, we'll do the orange Fugu Z. I'm gonna have to look it up. I should have looked that up before the video. Anyway, the teal one versus the orange one. Let's do it. Ah, that's better. Okay, so some of these are having a hard time getting down the track. There we go. All right, let's switch it up. A 2072 is the time to beat. Oh, let's get that going. There we go. Good. All right. Let's get it. $21.59. Yeesh. All right. Nothing to write home about on these 240Zs. I will say this. I do think the Datsun 240Z, not the customs, are probably going to be the fastest cars. So these three will probably be the fastest just because I've had better luck with the Datsun 240Z. In fact, I have some of those in my case that of fastest cars, and so we'll see. All right, so we're going to put this Datsun 120 up against, let's not do white on white yet. All right, we'll do the black one, number 24. See what they got. So a little bit better, at least both of them finished. 21.36. All right, time to beat for the white. We might put him down a few more times to get him loose. Okay, 20.94. White one's still in front. Okay. Put him up there. All right, let's give these 2 more runs. Okay, black one's catching up a little bit, speeding up a little bit. 21.51 time to beat. And $20.57. All right, so right now this inside lane is running a little bit better. Okay, so black one is out. We'll put him there. And let's test this 24 up against, where was it? Which one was slow? Eeny, meeny, miny. This red one wasn't that fast. Let's put him up against here, against this custom. Because I suspect he will be faster unless he's broken. Yep. Let me say he's a little faster. 20.88. None of these guys are doing great after coming out of the pack, so they're definitely going to need some speed shop work, some silicone in my case. 2134. All right, let me put them back one more time. Let's put them down the track. $21.01. Okay. Let's see if we can get them. $21.01. See if we can beat that. And the white one got him. It's a closer race that time, but the white one takes it. So we are going to eliminate, unfortunately, we're going to eliminate all of the night burners. So they're going to stay over here. These night burners, not very good. It's okay. And then the custom, what did I tell you? There you go. Customs aren't very, they're not as fast as the 240, as the standard 240. So we're going to leave these up here. In fact, I bet this 120, number 120, is probably faster than one of these. Let's just put them up against this custom real quick. I know I messed it up because I didn't unbox one of them, but that's okay. Yeah, he is. I don't even think we need to rerun it. All right, so customs, not so great. And we will race these Datsun 240Zs, and we will keep this one custom in the top 4. All right, so let's put this black one. Have the 240Z versus the Fugu Z, the custom, against each other. Let's see what they got. And not a bad race. All right, 21:59. Time to beat that. And 21:51. All right, so that custom is not going to get it done. So we're going to put him over there. The black one moves on. Not surprised by that. Now we're going to do these other 240Zs. Now let's see which one's going to get it. $20.11 for the 120. Good looking cars though. All right, 2011, time to beat. Let's see if the other one can do it. Oh my gosh. The gimbal totally freaked out. You guys totally missed it. It's a 1993. 24 could not do it, but we're gonna give him 2 more shots just to get in. So sorry about that. All right. Ooh, 2050. Okay. Yeah, the 120 is probably faster, but we're just gonna give it a fair shot and get it on the camera. And there you go, 1994. All right, so at least we got under 2 seconds. First video here. All right, so this one, he's out. And let's do 24 versus 120. All right, let's see which one of these is the fastest out of the pack. $1992. That was a good year. All right, here we go. I think the 120's pretty much got it. Safe to say, but who knows? Maybe this black one will speed up. No dice. Here we go. So, what, 2017? That is it. So this one ended up being the fastest one that I had. Really, I would say that it could have gone to either of these two right here. Those two are probably about the same, and literally the same, came out the same year, so both 24, same livery. But all three good looking cars. I love the 240Z. It's great. I've got some of those in my case, and Nissans and Datsuns are my favorite. And we'll see what these can do once I get some lube on them. There you go. So you can kind of see them a little bit. And so we'll see what these guys can do once they go to the speed shop, so to speak. And they look good, just not quick on the track. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye.